Maybe I'm not the girl you'll kiss goodnight. Maybe you're not the man of my dreams. But for right now, I'm quite content not knowing what tomorrow brings. Maybe you'll sweep me off of my feet and carry me into a silver heaven. Maybe we'll walk our separate ways, but for right now, we can be lovers. We can be lovers. We can be lovers. We can be lovers. Ooh. Ooh.
Welcome back to your favorite podcast, Little Wrist, Big Fist. And as always, it is great to be here, and I am your co-host, Dusty Cantrell. Sponsored by Amp Entertainment and Match Records. Today we have a very special guest coming from Amp Entertainment, Jake Layne. And in today's episode, we'll be reminiscing in Millenial heaven. Just to get us prepared for the Y2K event that Amp Entertainment put on, we also will be talking about the trends and how they change throughout each generation. So, really it goes without saying that this episode is full of remember that one time and remember wins. Just one more shout out to Jake Layne for coming out, being on Little Wrist Big Fist. It means so much. And the song you are currently listening to is written and performed by the ever-talented Allison Young. It is her new single called Lovers.
Maybe I'm not the girl you'll hold on to. Maybe you're not the man who'll say I do. But for right now, everything's wonderful. I hope you'll stick around. Maybe you'll sweep me off of my feet and carry me into a silver heaven. Maybe we'll walk our separate ways, but for right now, we can be lovers. We can be lovers. We can be lovers. We can be lovers. Ooh. Ooh.
We're live.
Cool. What's up, guys?
Hey,
How's
friends.
everyone?
Good.
Doing excellent.
Good.
Wonderful.
We got our boy Jake Layne from Amp Entertainment in the building today. Jake,
right.
introduce yourself.
Hey, I'm Jake. I'm with Amp Entertainment.
Not State
I'm in
Farm.
the building. Not wearing khakis.
I'm wearing khakis though.
Not today. The other one is.
The other Jake always has khakis. Hey. X8. What's happening? Okay, so tell us a little bit about, first off, welcome.
Thanks.
Thanks for coming. It's been a long time. We've been trying to make this
been
happen, but
months.
we've been,
It's been months.
we've had this and that and whatever going on.
Yeah, I'm glad to be here, guys.
Glad to have you.
Glad to have you, yeah.
All right, guys, it's a big day. Well, actually, it's probably already past the big day, but we got a cool thing coming up. Special thanks to Jake and the guys over at Amp for throwing the the Y2K event for tomorrow. It's gonna
Absolutely.
be. It's gonna be.
fun.
It's gonna be litty.
It's gonna be real fun.
Basically, we're just taking all that Lucky Charms, Oreo, O's cereal, and making it into a visual concert. And it's gonna just titillate your sugar senses.
Yeah,
I love how you
Overdose.
articulated that.
that was really good.
An overdose of the 2000s.
I mean, we're just getting hit clips. We're getting with some
Walkmans.
Yeah, that's more 90s.
Absolutely.
Is
More
it?
90s, yeah.
All right.
Were the slap bracelets
Ooh,
were those
yeah.
90s or 2000s?
I don't know, but the silly bands. And stuff
Oh,
were
yeah,
2000s.
yeah.
Definitely
Ooh.
baller bands, Livestrong bands.
I
Yeah.
feel like
I had-
Tamagotchis were more like 2000s, even though people were like, oh, it's 90s.
Hey, iPods,
Ooh, that's true.
Yeah.
They just
Oh,
came out.
like the bricks.
the bricks, yeah.
Heavy boys.
I had an iRiver. Do you guys know what that is? Exactly. Shout out to iRiver.
I had what was it? The little blue thing. It was round. Did anyone? It was a Sony.
It looked like a battery.
It looked like a battery.
No, I don't know.
Did it have a screen on it?
My
No,
brother-
it had a little strip, and you just saw the song
Track
as
number?
it. Yeah.
You could record radio on most of those, right? Or could you not listen to
I
radio on
couldn't.
yours?
This
No.
man was
I was not
rewiring
that
his
high-tech.
iPods in like the 6th grade or something.
No, like
Yeah.
if iPod you couldn't do it, but like every other like off-brand MP3 player you could record radio. So like I would just sit in bed at night and listen to like all the radio stations just press record and then
For real?
I'll just
Oh,
go through my
that's super
songs.
cool.
But you couldn't like name your songs, so it'd be like MP3 file 107.2. I'm like, oh, that's the new Bubba Sparks.
Yeah.
I know where that's at.
Bubba Sparks.
All right. While we're sprinkling everybody with like high doses of the 2000s, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about what you do at AMP Entertainment and your role. Well, roles.
Yeah.
And
It's
how the Y2K came about as well, like kind of tail off. of that.
Yeah. I mean, I do kind of a little bit of everything. I mean, I helped start it, and so I kind of oversee a little bit of everything and a lot of administrative stuff and pushing requests and
Talking to the
paperwork
big
through the
dogs.
system, and it's a lot of fun
Yeah.
and dry.
Let's fill in some blanks real quick. What is AMP?
AMP is a student organization right now. We are basically the kids who want to do stuff
After
I
class.
Yeah, after class.
Facts.
We want to. There's so much great talent on MT campus, and we
It's
just want
unbelievable.
to. It really is, and it's like it's been untapped for a while, and so yeah, we put on shows and networking events.
Entrepreneurship panels.
We just had one of those, the Young Hustler
was nice.
panel. That was a good one.
Yeah, very informative.
Yeah, I think so too. But yeah, and we put on cool shows and give a platform for artists to perform and showcase their skills, and then the music biz kids and audio kids get some resume building experience doing
You're just a
what they
nice
wanna
little young hustler's soapbox. It's pretty much what you created.
yeah,
Yeah.
Just dope,
pretty much
Swag.
I think it's super dope.
It's dope.
Super dope.
isn't it?
And then
So,
how
yeah.
did that
So,
come into the Y2K?
uh,
I mean, we've done a couple showcases here and there.
We've done a couple showcases, like the we did the Vagabond showcase, and that was like singer songwriter, kind of more of a down tempo, sitting really
Right.
intently listening. And we did another one with Ashley, and that was kind of another slower. So we wanted to pick up the vibe. And
like
do
coffee
something
shop
fun.
type
Yeah,
vibes.
it was. They were very coffee. I mean, they were great with it. It was just a coffee shop, really chill, mellow, and so we wanted to do something that was a little more upbeat and just kind of a banger.
Yeah.
So yeah, we were like, what do we all love? 2000 stuff.
Right.
doesn't?
Come on, who doesn't?
I mean,
who doesn't love
it raised
childhood?
us.
As of
Yeah.
because as of late it's been like, oh, I'm 90s kid. I'm like, yo, you're born in like 94, and
It doesn't count.
You don't count.
Doesn't really count.
So we're finally at the age where we can say like, we're old enough to say that we're young back in the day, 2000s.
They're
not
the new
90s.
90s.
Exactly.
They're the new 90s.
Uh-huh.
yo.
Yeah.
It's weird.
I feel old.
which is cool because like freshmen that are in high school right now were born 2003, 2004.
That's just hard.
I don't
to
know if
wrap
I've
my
ever
mind
actually
around.
thought about
Right,
that. But
right.
ouch.
So what we were experiencing as a little child, they're just being shown for a little bit. So for us, it was like Polaroids were cool
Yeah.
because they were like kind of weaning out when we were younger. So now it's gonna be like
Right.
those Kodak print
Oh,
off film things. That might be who knows what they're gonna pick up
All
on.
the options are there.
Exactly, but basically nostalgia really hits with millennials, us, and it's really gonna hit hard with the 12 to 14-year-old demographic, which is always like I don't know as marketers. I
It's
don't know
the
what they're
ultimate
thinking.
target.
I don't know what they're
Yeah,
thinking.
it's the ultimate target.
Thinking of everything.
They're thinking
Right.
of everything. Well, because if you're born after 2010, you're called the Alpha Gen. Do you know that?
Really?
Really?
Yeah, it's the so
Why does it
basically
sound so cool?
I know why.
because
Why'd they get
You got
Alpha Gen?
millennials.
It's
and nobody
like-
likes it.
No.
So you know how internet in the 90s and like early 2000s, that function. It's like I click it, you wait for something to happen, and like the screen slowly loads.
You're like, oh, there's half of it.
You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? But after when 2010
Streaming was near impossible.
exactly. So when 2010 hit, you had instant information anywhere. So they have from the date of their birth, they have instant access to all the information in the world. And
Isn't that a crazy thought?
Alpha Gen?
You have like every bit of everything just at your fingertips.
Right there.
What?
iPads,
That's crazy.
iPads
There's
in your hands.
There's a big like wall between the fact that they have all that information and everybody has all that information and like what we do with it.
Oh yeah.
There's like a big. I don't feel like people bridge that gap very often. They
No.
find out what they want to find out, but like,
Where's it go
you know
from
what I
there?
mean? Yeah,
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
just like something like Soldier Boy tweeted.
Because I think it's really
Yeah.
funny because
Yeah.
like
Who cares?
especially in the 2000s, like internet design was very like it was started out very basic, and then it got very like over like saturated, and like, it became
Yes.
very like flashy, and now it's back
Like
to the
MySpace?
simple. Exactly. Now it's getting back to simple.
Yeah,
Oh, the
that's so
days of MySpace.
And now we're
paste
going
this
back
code.
to like the early days of the internet where everything's like pretty much
Sleek.
just very sleek.
Yeah.
Couple links.
I
Minimalism
love
is kicking in.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
because there's a lot of noise out there, and people are like, I need some earbuds for my eyes.
Yeah. I'm
So-
ready for the iBuds. I'm telling
I need
you.
some earbuds.
iBuds.
Yeah.
That's we have that already patented by this time this podcast came out, so we're trying to take that
Nice.
name. So
Facts.
Cool.
it's too late. Sorry.
Did anyone have a Zynga? Do y'all know what
Why
I'm
does
even
that sound
talking
familiar?
Zynga.
Oh, yikes.
Zynga.
Yeah, it's like it was kind of MySpacey, but more like
Oh, wait, with the
more like
avatars?
bloggy.
Okay,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
okay.
It was kind of like
feel
Tumblr.
like I had one of those.
Before Tumblr was a thing,
Yeah.
and yeah.
Have you ever heard
it
of
was like-
Bebo?
Of what?
Bebo? That was
that
the
like
thing.
that?
Kind of. I'm kind of getting the image of what you're talking
Yeah.
about. They're similar.
Second Life, I think it was another one, or is it Second Life? Or
I don't remember that.
I don't remember
it's like
that
the one.
either.
It's like the orange hand with the no.
No.
I used MySpace and AIM.
Oh, totally.
Everybody had that.
What was your
good old-
Totally.
what was your AIM name?
I have no idea. I really.
Oh,
don't
I
know.
wish I could
Yeah,
remember my
I
AIM
really
name.
don't remember.
I can tell you
I've
what-
been asked that a few times.
I'm embarrassed, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. I can tell you what my MySpace name was. Yes. It was Dust Bunny.
Yeah,
That's
it
what
was.
Mom calls you.
Yeah, it was.
It was
That's
Dust
good.
Bunny.
That's good. That's
That's
good.
hilarious.
She does call me that.
She always does. That's just
Was
how
there
it goes.
was there like a number after it?
No, I got the first one.
Ooh,
For real?
Yes.
The original
I got
Dust
the
Bunny.
original. Yeah.
Ooh,
I think
verified before it was a
Verified.
thing.
Yeah.
That's how you verified yourself on AIM.
Yep.
Because like right now that would be taken by some vacuum company like Dyson. That's their handle. Dust Bunny Killer.
Totally.
97.
I wonder if there's a market for that. Like, like if you're starting a new company or whatever, you got to get a trademark on your name. You got to buy a domain, and if someone already has your domain, like you got to buy it off of them. So do people like buy off Instagram names?
This
Totally.
man went
Yes.
through that.
Yeah.
Yes.
So
they do.
basically, there's robots out there that have been scouring the internet. So if you like
Yeah.
search in like, oh, I want to be this, and go on like GoDaddy, you have like when you type it in, you might have 20 days until someone's going to buy it. Because
Yeah.
once you like type it in, people know that someone's searching for it, so they're going to buy it, and then you get to buy it from them.
That's a good business.
Oh, very good.
I mean, that's kind of a
That's what
kind of
GoDaddy
a
did.
asshole move.
No,
but
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, there's bought
Yeah,
every
I'll
single
say
word. They
you-
went through the dictionary, like, all right, so we got all right, bedtime.
Weather.com.
Weather.
Yep.
The most expensive domain name as of right now, I think, is sex.com. And I don't think no one's bought it.
No one's gotten it.
It's like it's like close to like $20 million. I think. I'm just gonna look this up.
Seriously?
Yeah, dude, it's ridiculous. Those
That's
dude,
ridiculous. Didn't you try to get like your Instagram name or something?
for me.
Yeah, didn't you
Uh,
like message somebody about that? Because like you wanted
Was it for X8 or
you wanted X8 and they had
Oh,
and you had to choose X8 music because they had X8 and like the dude didn't get back to you forever or something like that.
Yeah, so
Rude.
basically what you have to do, you can track whoever has your domain name. You just have to go to domain name finder, and like it's public information, so it gives you their cell phone number, their email.
Wow.
No
So
way.
yeah. So you
Oh, stop.
So you
Is
can
it
call,
like Noah that did that or something?
yeah, and Noah helped me out with that. but
Shout out Noah Alterman.
The screwy thing is like
Who is Noah.com?
you have to pay more to be like, it's like the lottery. Like, you know, like when you win a lot of money, you have to pay like 20% more of your winnings to become anonymous.
Yeah.
Same thing with domain name. You have to pay more to become anonymous, which is
What?
so.
Wow, that's so
lame.
whack.
So do you
They're
like
making a killing.
if someone has your name, do you just like what DM them and like, hey man,
you
like
can try
let's
that,
work
you
something
can start
out?
That. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can try it, and then if it doesn't go from there, I mean, they can either
Then
say
you're just-
no or they can just jack the price on you.
All right, I might have been flexing a little bit, but the most how much is a little bit?
Well, let's maybe take
So the insurance.com worth bought in 2010. Okay, just ballpark. Give me a number.
I'm gonna guess. I'm gonna
100,000.
guess 1.2 million.
$35.6 million.
Oh, Jesus.
Holy shnikers.
And privatejet.com came in second with 30.8 million.
You just got play money
in
for
2010.
having a
But
domain.
internet,
right?
but
I'm telling you.
internet, dude, internet.com sold in 2009 is only worth 18 million, which I think internet.com.
But
It makes no sense.
that is
What?
like the
That's
domain.
yeah.
Yeah. And then insure and then fund.com.
Fund.
Yeah. FUND. I don't know.
just maybe it's like because
Weird.
of their like specific keywords or something that will get
I
brought
guess
up
so,
to
yeah.
get people
These
to
are
fund
hilarious.
stuff. I
Salute
guess.
stuff.
Is that one up there?
What?
$5.5 million in 2011.
Oh my goodness.
Marijuana.com
Stop.
sold for $4.2 million. $420
It's a high
million.
time.
Right. Stop.
Did the state of Colorado buy that? Do you know?
It was a
I'm just
subsidiary
spreading
of General
I can't.
General Cannabis LLC, now General Cannabis Incorporated, bought that for 4.20.
So the state of
million.
Colorado.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
So yeah, there is a business out there to buy a name for your website. Is it a good idea? Probably not.
No, just make
I
something
don't-
original.
No.
Yeah, just put a couple dashes in there. Just
Underscore it up.
or
Yeah.
like just what do Instagram girls do? They just put like baby, or
Yep.
like Cara baby,
Couple extra.
Whatever the
A's,
yeah.
Couple extra
Yeah,
Y's.
yeah.
you know, Tiffany baby.
A bunch of wise.
I mean, hey, they got it for free.
Speaking of websites, go ahead and plug that AMP website.
What
website for
AMP website?
correct?
AMPENTMTSU.com.
There we go.
That website?
That
Oh,
website.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah.
That way.
Check it.
Is that
Yeah.
is that on the interwebs?
It's on the internet. It
The
is.
World Wide Web.
The worldwide.
the worldwide of.
It's pretty clean.
worldwide.
It's pretty
Yeah.
clean.
It's Mr. Worldwide.
Pretty clean.
I'm liking it. I'm liking it.
So, taking it back to the old internet. What was your favorite, stomping ground on the internet back in?
Dial tone.
He didn't even let you finish. He
Sorry.
said dial tone.
I
Dial
got,
tone.
sorry. That just means you're getting on. Like
Oh, no,
nobody's
no.
calling on the phone. Like you can get on the internet. You're just like hype because you know it's still loading.
Or
And
like-
it's like
Or like like the CPU's like underneath the floor, so like it's blowing hot air on
Yeah.
your legs.
Oh,
or, like,
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
there's a
all kinds of
fireplace.
weird
Yeah.
noises.
But I'm talking about like online. What was your stomping ground?
E-Bombs World.
Oh.
I was on E-Bombs World a lot.
Man, that is a very
Gonads
hard
and
question.
Lightning
Yeah. Yeah.
or Strife. Gonads and Strife.
Gonads and Strife. Yeah.
Into Z World. Brown.
Or ratemypoo.com was the website that I
Rate my
visited.
food.
Poo. Poo.
Poo.
It was.
Poo.
I'm sorry. I just had to say it.
I've
I
never
got
heard
shown
of
when
that.
I was
Rate
a
my
kid,
poo.
and,
So what?
It was always something that like when
What's-
people
what-
came over, I was like, "Yo, you seen this website?"
What's the rating scale? 1 to 2?
1 to 10.
I see what you did.
I wasn't listening.
Number 2.
I think mine was like either Addicting Games.
Yeah, that was mine. That's it.
Oh,
There it is.
yeah,
There it
yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah.
Or
Hype.
what was that? Monkey.
Oh yeah, Mini Clip.
Mini clip.
Well, there's also another. There was one that
There was one that was like
Math
mini
Games.
clip.
Coolmathgames.com.
It was monkey something. I remember.
I was on it all the
was.
time.
It was linked to
Spank.
Spank the Monkey.
Spank the monkey. That was a game on there.
Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
I can't remember. Sorry to let you guys down, but there was a game on there called
You're
Spank
right.
the Monkey.
Oh wait, the game or the? I know there's like an
The game.
actual like Mini Clip was the their logo was a monkey. I thought right.
What is Mini Clip?
Mini Clip.
I'm still.
That's where Club Penguin originated.
They're like little
Oh my
computer games. It was like a
gosh.
hub for
It was
just
like the more
tons of-
polished version
Yeah.
of Addicting Games.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it wasn't graphic. Like, you know, like Addicting Games, you had some of those messed up games, like
Oh yeah.
like Beat Up Bush or whatever.
yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey,
Bloody gory
yeah.
games.
What about jibjab.com?
Ooh, Jib Jab.
Did you
Never
ever
know
know?
that.
I never
Okay.
got into the jib jab.
Jib jab.
No, they just kind of annoyed me. That's like the little with the heads. Yeah. Sometimes. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Really.
YouTube was like 2006, 2007.
Yeah.
I mean,
Is that when YouTube really came out?
Yeah.
I mean,
Right for 10 years.
from the get go,
Wow.
I was hooked. I mean, I'm
Oh,
sure
for
everybody.
sure.
I mean, I don't really even watch TV anymore. I just look on YouTube videos.
It was all YouTube. Who needed the TV?
Exactly.
Are you kidding me?
Dude, this is so funny because like, who was like a big star like early on?
YouTube?
I mean, you had Fred. Oh shit.
Oh, you had Bo Burnham?
Yeah.
Was
Yeah.
Bo Burnham one of
Bo,
those?
for show.
Yeah.
Bo Burnham,
Yeah.
and then like Fred. That was just insane.
Oh, I remember Fred.
I don't.
He was crazy. That dude
Yeah.
was. He made the weirdest videos.
he had like what 20 million for each video.
Yeah,
It was
at least.
unreal.
So fun.
That's crazy.
But I mean, it's just it goes to show you like first platform wins.
Yeah.
But I don't see any more platforms really coming out that are gonna make a big game changer.
Right.
I don't think it's possible anymore. To be honest.
Well, we say that.
Well,
Until we start getting into virtual.
Yeah.
those companies
But-
are already investing so millions and millions and millions of dollars into virtual reality technologies like HTC.
Facebook bought
They-
Oculus.
But HTC just sold their entire mobile cell phone development company and invested all that money into virtual technology.
Is that where everybody's kind of going right now?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Definitely.
The new frontier.
That's cool. I don't know. I'm excited about that. Like, I know we're talking about like a little bit about reminiscent of the past, but like I'm super excited to be able to go to a concert in my living room.
Yep.
Right?
So
That's so dope. Or
Right?
play a concert in someone else's living room.
Right.
since we are human beings, we like to take the past into the future.
In the future, into
So
the
basically,
past.
with the Y2K, what you guys are doing tomorrow, it's going to be a cool transition for us to be able to kind of decide what our childhood was like. And
Oh,
how
yeah.
to market to, and it's kind of funny to just like see what actually stuck to
Right.
us as a
Yeah.
like, oh, you remember that?
Yeah.
Really?
The
Okay.
artist chose the songs for this event, right?
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
And I'm also
Talk a little
finding
bit
through
about the
that
song choice.
oh yeah, well, I'm finding that my childhood was much different cuz I don't remember
Same.
some of the songs that they originally picked. I was like, am I old? Like what am I? But
This
like
was not my
we
jam.
got some Joe Bro. We got like Rihanna, we've got some Beyonce,
Colby
Chris
Calais.
Brown, we got some Colby Calais coming.
Nice.
That's what I'm pumped for.
Oh yeah, some Mario.
Ooh.
Yeah, that'll be. I'm excited about that.
No
one.
Ja Rule?
No Ja Rule. God,
Jonas
Jonas played Ja
Brothers.
Rule just every break after a song. Just blast Ja Rule.
I'm down.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Totally
that
down.
DMX.
Yeah. Oh, up in here. Yeah.
3-6 Mafia.
That might be a little extra.
It
for
might
the
be a
Y2K.
little extra.
What if we just play the intro to Laffy Taffy?
Yeah, I was just
like
about to
after
say.
every song, like you just get the intro, like repeated.
Dun dun dun.
How
Dun,
pissed would
dun,
that make
dun,
people?
It's
but
we
it
can
gets
make it like the
so-
Jeopardy music of the event.
Yes.
That's funny.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Anyways, but yeah, it's gonna be dope. It's gonna you get a little bit of everything. You got some Dixie Chicks. You're gonna get you're gonna get every genre, just about.
So
It's got some rep.
So how many songs is each artist playing? Are they
Just
playing one apiece? Okay.
Yeah, they're playing just one apiece.
There's like
Rapid
10, aren't
fire.
there?
Yeah. There are a couple. I think we're gonna do a couple duos.
Okay, sweet. Yeah.
Mix some stuff up. The girls were talking about doing a super good set. I don't want to give
Sweet.
it away, but
No, don't
they're
spill
gonna
the
be
beans.
singing. I don't want to spill the beans. Spill the beans. But yeah, it's gonna be good.
Oh, I don't
It's
know if
gonna be
we've said
real
this
good.
yet or not, but also there'll be a live band backing these artists.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
about to highlight on the fact that it could,
Yeah.
like how explain that a little bit.
That was we're working on it. It'll all pull together.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be interesting to get it all in there. I mean, we've got it set up. I mean, we've got it set up tonight. Like I said, we're doing the dress rehearsal tonight.
Yeah.
And so we're gonna play around with where we're putting the band. But I mean, the studio is not that huge of a
there's-
studio.
Right.
So I'm
and
like,
that stage they have there is not.
yeah,
the
it's
biggest
not
either.
huge. It's a small. I mean, it's
Right.
dope, but it's a small space. So
Mhm.
I'm like, we're gonna figure out how to get those drums from just taking everybody out.
I'd say the strongest
but
suit
it'll
of
be-
amp is making it happen. Though.
Oh, that's what we live
always
by.
happens.
That's what you have to live.
You guys should just
by.
have a drum machine.
Just
That'd be
make it
dope as-
work.
I mean, all those songs use a drum machine anyway back in the day. Besides
That's
the
true.
That'd be cool.
Jonas Brothers.
Some like we
Jay's
got
trying-
there's a
Jay's trying to
white
play a
white
set.
stripe.
Jay's
Yeah,
trying
dude.
to play a set.
Yeah, dude. I'm about to jump on this.
All right, I'm down. Let's go.
Yeah.
As far as planning, how much planning went into this, time period wise,
Okay.
comparative to how long you thought going into this it was going to take?
See, that's the interesting thing is that it never works out
Exactly.
like we want it to.
Right.
This one, like
Hashtag life.
Darielle Schroeder, who also founded AMP, she had an idea for like a remix the classics show, like a cover the classics things at the beginning of last semester, so like in the fall, and so we had been playing around with that, but like last semester got so crazy and just we had so much stuff going on that we didn't get to, and so when we were coming back to this idea of having just a fun something, we came right back to that, and it just about everything that we do, it works because it generally we can generally sell it and it works for everybody, but we come up with these ideas really freaking quick, and it's just like
Once they happen, it's just
go
like boom, boom,
time.
boom, boom,
It's
boom.
go time. Like
I'm
I
on
think
Pinball.
when it on it. I'm telling you. I'm thinking, when did we even start talking about it? I mean, it was like
2 weeks,
3 weeks ago. Yeah. And it just came together. It
and here we
really-
are tomorrow
And
with an
here we
event.
are tomorrow. Yeah, and it's gonna be, I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be sweet.
And usually the showcases have been ran, performers are the ones that's, it's like one person. It's singer-songwriter or, two
Yeah.
people or, Ashley Brooks, she had, somebody playing cajon and
Yeah.
piano. But for
Keys,
this,
The full live
it's
band.
a lot different because you had to put the band together as
Yeah.
well as get these artists and then choose their songs, get this.
Yeah. Well, so the artists, we basically, we let them choose their songs. We're like, hey, send us like 3 options. And we kind of pieced together the ones that made sense.
Nice.
And kind of flowed the best.
Right.
For the band,
That's dope.
David Abbott, he's going to be our drummer.
Yes.
We were talking and we were like, hey, so what's the likelihood we can get, at least a 5-piece band together within 2 weeks and have them learn like 15 songs? And he was like, I don't know. Let's do it.
We're in
Let's try it.
Murfreesboro.
Let's try it. Let's do it.
gonna-
And he got them all together. And you helped out.
Yeah.
It was kind of just a text the buddy and figure out who's good,
Who's good,
who's
Connections,
good, and who can do it.
connections.
Yeah. So yeah, and all the previous showcases, like those were kind of playing. Like Ashley came up to us and approached us about that because she had a single dropping.
Ashley who?
Ashley Brooks.
Ashley Brooks.
Yeah. And so she kind of propelled that one, and then we loved how it turned out, and we were like, okay, let's do another one, amp it up a little bit. Oh, amp it up, amp it up. No, so we did another. We did the Vagabond one. It had like 3, singer songwriters, all originals. And yeah, it was great. Now we're starting to get into
Know how it works a little
now.
bit.
Now that we've kind of found the flow, and it's taken a minute to get our bearings. But now that we found the flow, we want to do some super fun stuff, a little bit more complex
What's next
stuff. Well, I don't know.
for AMP?
I don't know.
Isn't the
Anything.
well like that's
Like,
that's on social media right now?
Oh, like immediately
CMA.
next CMA.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've got a super cool thing coming up. So we have partnered with CMA EDU, and we found the top 8 songwriters. We had like 30 plus songwriters submit, and 8 of those will be going to CMA, like the headquarters in Nashville, Music Row. And they have an
So
event
dope.
space. Yeah, they have an event space on their first floor. It's a big stage, and we're having a big showcase inviting Nashville industry folk.
An incredible
And,
opportunity for these guys.
Yeah, it'll be super cool. And we've never done anything like that. So it's a little nerve-wracking because it's the first time the AMP is really going to be like seen by the pros
In
in the big
Nash,
city.
right,
You know what I
right.
mean? So a little more pressure there, but I think it's it's gonna turn out good. It's gonna turn out real
Absolutely. And people in AMP that's when they actually get on the ball.
Yeah.
You know, not that they're never on the ball, but like that just like
No, it
that
gives
excites
it
and drives them
yeah.
rather than discourages
Well,
them.
that's the thing is that I mean, why do we do anything that we do? It's because it excites us and we're passionate about it. You know what I mean? That's why it's like
we don't care how hard or easy it is.
Yeah, no,
not
it's
a
let's get
factor.
it done. You know what I mean? It's almost a challenge. Like, hey, can I plan this big event in 2 weeks? I don't know. Let's find out. Let's try
We'll
it.
see.
The type thing. You know what I mean?
Y2K's tomorrow, isn't it?
What? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and that's okay. But if it and the things that haven't worked, they're still in the running.
Yeah, and it's learning.
It's future planning. It's future planning.
Nothing's really fell off.
So it's all good.
One of you better knock on wood.
Right. Yeah.
I got it.
Cool.
Proud of you, buddy.
Thanks, man.
Thanks for covering our backs.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a fun time tomorrow if you're in the Murfreesboro area.
Bring it on. 7 p.m.
Come on down.
Yeah.
Tickets start at $45,000 each.
Yep.
So if you don't have that money, I'm sorry. Don't know what to tell you.
April
But there's
13th.
also
Don't
a
come.
coupon that makes it free. So come on
Right.
out.
Just come.
I'll take Sonic. Like if you bring me Sonic, you can get in.
What's your favorite flavor
Jake's
combo?
out here hustling on
Yeah,
the
dude.
podcast.
What's
Yeah,
what's the
dude.
Sonic happy hour choice?
Oh, so many.
Don't even get me started on
Peach
Sonic.
sweet tea. with
Chocolate
lime.
Dr. Pepper.
Oh, that's 5.
That's just crazy.
I've tried the chocolate Coke. I wasn't a fan.
Chocolate
I don't know.
You
It
need
was,
Dr.
I didn't want
Pepper.
to put it. Have chocolate Dr. Pepper.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that could be better.
Or strawberry
cherry.
Sprite with real strawberries in it.
Oh, I don't like the real strawberries. All those bits get in your teeth, and you like get stuck in the straw.
The
It's too
seeds?
much work. The sheet. They get all gunky and
Yeah, I had
gunky
one
drink
for
it.
the first time the other day. I was a fan.
Was it good?
I
Yeah.
liked
Oh, I'll tell you that.
that ratchet
The green
Sonic we went
apple.
to in Nashville.
A lot
We had
of them
some
are.
ratchet Sonics in Nashville.
Yeah, but they're all so delicious, so good. I could eat it.
They are.
Yeah,
I mean, you just can't be happy hour. You know, there's a reason it's happy. First of all,
yeah.
and second of all, it's an hour, a couple hours actually. What is it? What is
Usually
think
it's
it's
like 3
2
to 4 hours.
2 to 4.
Is it 2 to
It's
4?
2 hours,
Totally
yeah.
2 to 4.
2 to 4.
Isn't it?
That's so
I'm gonna-
weird.
I'm
You
gonna feel like
know,
an idiot. I'm gonna
no,
feel like
you
an
know.
idiot if I go home and I'm like, oh shit, it's not.
It's
It's not 2 to 4.
such
It
a
was 3
weird.
to
I
5.
think it's 2 to 4.
It's when like the moms before they go pick up their kids from school just get lit.
Yep.
You know.
Yep. I want that cocoa.
Janice, you want to go get some more at Chili's?
Mm-hmm.
Or you get toasted. I don't know. Is that how moms
Toasted
talk?
margs.
See, how's our generation moms going to talk? You know.
That's a good question. They're going to be
They might learn from Facebook.
referencing some weird rap songs that their children shouldn't hear the lyrics to necessarily.
I'm gonna slap you like water.
It's really vibey. It's really.
Oh my gosh, that's
water.
dope,
That's
sweetie.
dope. That's so dope.
You know your ABCs. That's dope.
I don't know.
What do you think our kids'
My dad
names?
says swag.
Yeah.
I got my dad to say swag.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, are we gonna get really creative with our kids' names, or is it gonna be?
Oh
mostly-
yeah, most definitely. You should hear some of my friends from high school's names for their children they're having already, which is crazy.
What happens if I name my kid like Alpha Gamma, Xeron?
What were yours
Well,
supposed to be named?
Xerox.
Shit. That's a good question.
We just
That's-
talked
I know,
about
I know.
it.
We
I
just
know,
talked.
I know.
What were you supposed to be named?
Oh, no, no,
Atticus.
no, my
Atticus.
Atticus. Wouldn't that be a
Atticus Lane.
dope
That's
name?
cool. That's cool.
I think my
What a
sister.
stage name.
It was supposed to be Kasaya.
That's
your
right.
sister
Messiah.
was supposed to be
Messiah.
Kasaya.
My father wanted to name his first child Johann Donovan Sebastian Bach.
He really wanted to
He
name him.
really did, and it's just like a conglomeration of a bunch of musical composers' names. And
Hold on, isn't that Bach's real name?
Yeah.
No.
That's
No?
no.
well, minus the
Johann Sebastian.
Mashton. Whoa,
the second one
I
that
don't
you
know.
said wasn't part of it.
Yeah,
original.
Donovan is not part of it.
Donovan, okay.
It's Johann Sebastian Bach, but he just threw Donovan in there.
He's a fan of classical. I think.
My dad is a fan of backwoods country. It doesn't make any sense.
Yo, Bach had
So name
some
him
great
Bach.
folk
Let's
hits
go.
back in the day, man. I mean,
Yeah, man.
Bach could play the banjo. Bach, Bach. All right. On that note,
Is the backwoods in him?
so speaking, we're gonna round it back into the 2000s a little bit. You guys remember Fear Factor?
Oh,
my
my
gosh.
gosh.
Yeah, dude.
So guess who
That
is
was
going to
my
be
stuff.
hosting the revival?
There's a revival?
Fear Factor.
Joe Rogan.
Nope. Well, that's the old guy.
He was the original.
Shout out to Joe Rogan. You're the
Shout out
inspiration
Joe
behind this whole
Rogan.
podcast. Just kidding. Or not.
Kind of.
Anyway,
With his big head.
so yeah, it's gonna be. We just saw him last week.
He's cool, dude.
Ludacris.
Super chill.
Ludicrous. No kidding.
way.
Luda.
Well, what do you know?
Fear factor?
Luda. I mean,
I get it.
I don't.
I
I
agree with.
I like
agree with the
Luda,
latter
but
on
I
that
don't
one.
get the
Yeah.
correlation.
Yo.
Is he just reaching for money or like?
Yeah, that's what I. That's
yo,
what I
I don't
get
understand
about
because
it.
like Fear Factor was watchable back in the day because we've never seen another human being do that, right? Because it was crazy. But like on YouTube, I see someone fall off a cliff like 4 times a day,
Yeah, and then you
Yeah.
got
or
Jackass.
like eat a spider.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I could just watch
That
YouTube.
was God no, that was the worst. Eating all the bugs. No,
And the
I
cow's
was like,
eyes
y'all are
and stuff.
insane.
Ooh,
donkey
like,
semen.
no, I
the
don't
cup
want
of
the money
donkey
for
semen.
that.
Oh my, that
No,
was,
absolutely not. Like, what are you thinking? It's not worth the money.
50 thou.
It's not. It's
50 thou.
totally not worth it.
Not worth 50 thou.
Hey, do you guys remember when Steve-O snorted that worm and pulled it out his mouth?
No.
You don't remember that?
No, I don't remember seeing him do that.
That's a different
gosh,
definition to
that's good.
bookworm.
Steve-O used to do a bunch of crazy
I mean, I've seen people do the spaghetti trick.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
the hot dog.
I
Is
did,
the hot
Yeah.
I did the
Yeah.
spaghetti trick.
Same
Yeah.
thing.
Did
he
you?
just did it with a worm.
Did
Did it work out well?
Through my nose and out my mouth.
Did
yeah.
you really?
Yeah, it worked. I really did it. I mean, yeah, it's the most weird feeling.
what
Like,
about-
all your eyes?
How the
just wanna
fuck?
water.
How do you get that? Like,
Because your nose and
nasal
throat,
cavity.
your nose and throat
Yeah.
connect in the back,
So
and
it's
you
like
just kind of like cough
tilt it
up
back a little
as
bit?
as you like.
so you basically hark a spaghetti
my
loogie.
I really
gosh.
wish you guys just
And
could have
just-
saw that
Oh.
face.
Yeah, that was
my
really good.
Hey, I'm just saying. 2000s, bro.
I just saw a girl like the other day. You know that there's a round thing of salamis, like, and then
Yeah.
she goes like puts it around her mouth, go and just sucks it in.
What?
Oh, and just like you just put it right here, it's just gone. You're like, where did it go, ma'am?
Did it go
I
in her
bet
lungs
she's
or her
popular.
stomach?
I mean,
Probably the lung.
That's a real
ooh,
good question.
salami lung. That sounds like
That
That's
that
a
sounds
song
like
title.
That sounds
That
like
sounds like
World War
a yeah.
That's like a Nirvana
sounds like
song
a no,
title.
that sounds
Totally.
like a disease.
Yeah, it's like a World War I disease. Oh, I got salami lung.
Salami
Oh,
lungs.
bummer, dude. I got trench foot. Oh God.
I
good.
think
Today's brought to you by Salami Long.
salami lung. That might be the name of this podcast.
I think it could
Episode.
be. I think it could be.
I like it.
Salami
I mean, last
lung.
one was coffee sweats.
Yo,
That was good.
we're about to go to the math grade and see young salami lung.
And while we're kind of deep in this podcast, I think it's good to go ahead and tap a little bit on like what we're all doing. I mean, we're all about semesters getting wrapped up. We got a few weeks. I just realized we have 3 classes. Like I got into marketing the other day, and they're like, "You got 3 classes left." I was like, "Excuse me."
Yeah.
So we're about to do that. Then summer's gonna hit, and then I don't know. Do we all have kind? I mean, we
my
all-
grades are looking like a Michael Jackson song, Jackson 5 song.
Bad.
A B C C C C.
See.
It just kind of skips on the end.
Yeah. No, you know it's a crappy record, but whatever. We're good. We're gonna be good. It's all good.
Yeah, we're all gonna-
I'm a professional
great.
student.
We're on track
Right.
to
For
go.
sure.
You know, it's what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not being.
I mean, I really wasn't trying to touch on school necessarily, but that's like where
Right.
we're wrapping up, and then
Yeah.
we all got like music and projects and different summer plans. We're all putting
Yeah.
summer plans together. You possibly,
Yeah.
Jake, you're possibly going to Belize.
Yeah, trying to, man. Trying to. Went
Okay.
last summer, trying to go back and do some like law stuff.
Correct me if I'm
biz
wrong,
stuff.
but isn't
Yeah.
that actually where AMP sort of grew its roots on the Belize trip?
Didn't
Like,
it?
that you guys took-
yeah, totally it did
Yeah.
actually. Yeah,
'Cause Rach was
Rachel was there. Yeah, Rachel.
Shout out to
Petty.
Rachel.
Shout out to Rach.
Love Rachel.
Shout out to Rach and those dreads. Have you
Oh,
seen them
yeah.
lately?
No. I
They
haven't.
kind of got little fingers on the end. She needs
So
to,
it's- they're like,
yeah, so she'll like hold them up and just like, hey friends, make the dreads talk.
that's funny.
Oh, so
that's
like-
Rachel.
y'all need to have Rachel's dreads on the podcast.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
That'll be a good one.
This
But
week on the Roast Big Fist,
Did they spit bars?
Rachel Dreads.
probably.
Probably.
Ooh. Yeah. That needs to
Dreads.
happen.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not sleeping much as of late because of this is
No.
new school. So
Same.
I mean,
Yeah,
Same.
sleep's not
the
a
cold
thing.
side of my pillow is just the one I haven't cried on yet. So
Yep. Yep. Yep.
I mean, I got. What do you got? Okay,
hot.
so we have.
So Belize. And
Well, no, what's
then-
coming up?
Oh. During the summer?
Well, I mean, let's do 2 months. So what do you got coming up? 2 months.
2 months, dude. I don't know, a lot. Hopefully, hopefully nothing.
It's the first,
at least
first
2
summer.
solid weeks
Yeah,
of
oh, yeah.
not a damn thing.
I mean, that's
It's the
already
first summer
That would
where
be-
AMP is a thing.
Say what?
It's the first summer
I
where
know.
amp is a thing.
You know, I think
and
we
it's
need to
not
have,
going to
like-
die, folks.
No, absolutely not. I want to have like an amp
way.
camp
Yep.
weekend, like a
kind of like
Or-
a
or
call
like-
out
or like-
almost,
like
the
literally
new
go
people,
camp
or
somewhere?
like the,
no, like a if
Retreat.
I say like a family retreat, like but
Oh,
not a
yeah.
family retreat, like maybe alcohol's involved, but like just a
it's
retreat, like a go like
amp fam.
amp fam,
fam.
for
Amp
sure.
There's always
Go-
alcohol in my family
Go
retreats.
go
bro.
camping,
Yeah, same.
go do something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Go do
I'd
something.
love
I
to
think
do
it'd
that.
be
Go
fun.
hiking and stuff.
Yeah, dude.
The
Yeah.
Amp Fam Bandcamp.
Yeah.
Damn.
There we go.
What do you got
I
going
like
on,
it.
bro?
Yeah. What about you, Dusty?
I actually have 8 co-writes coming up over the summer. Currently,
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm dead serious.
I live with this man. I didn't even know
Nice.
that.
Yeah, I'm dead.
That's how much.
serious.
That's how
He's
fast
on
this
it.
has happened. I'm on it.
So we'll fit that in, and then I'm obviously going to be solo writing. Hopefully, my EP will be finished over the summer. Release that stuff
Yeah, it
because
will.
I'm just really excited to share my stuff to the world.
Getting some.
I'm excited
I
for
don't know, it might
you
not be
to
a
share
bad
that
idea.
stuff. That's what I'm
Really
What's your
Water.
guys' opinion on? We'll just go ahead and anybody else that wants to chime in, shout us out after they listen to the episode. But like, what do y'all think of like Dusty just shooting a couple demos out just so people can get the feel before the album or before the EP? Because your songs get in there and then they're just
like shooting.
we're
out
like,
to
oh,
who?
this, and then it just changes. Like it's totally different, than
Right. And I
originally.
think like
I
my
mean, just
songs,
shoot them out, like so just people can get jaw fills.
My
Yeah.
songs
Have
evolved
you?
so much through the process. I think that it might be like a cool idea to release different versions of different songs.
That's the way to
Like,
that's the way to
Release
start
2
it
EPs
out.
with the exact same track list,
Yes.
but they're just 2 different EPs.
That's exactly how.
Two
to-
different producers. That'd be dope.
Oh, that could be super
Sauce.
Yeah.
cool. Who's done that?
No one.
Oh, I think
That's
you know, You
patented.
know Dusty Cantrell? I think he's doing that. It's cool.
That's right.
What about you, Jake? Or XA? We got to
XA,
decipher
yeah.
the
Yeah.
XA Jake versus
I
the
got-
Amp Jake.
Yeah.
Let's see what I got. Well, coming up, I got we're working on a showcase for Creative Collisions, which is out of the Ink Building for Nina Covington. It's
Nice.
gonna be a little nude exhibit.
We're collabing on a
fun.
song as well.
Yeah. Oh yeah. We're doing that. So that's gonna be in May, and then me and Dusty are gonna collab on a couple of songs. It's gonna be some straight fire, and then basically just trying to make it in the real world after that.
Right.
You know. So
Do you graduate in May?
August. So,
August. Okay.
Got that. And what about you, buddy?
Man, this summer, I touched on it a little bit last week. Just summer project. Met with Daniel Nunnally today. That's probably
Shout
cut
out
one of
Daniel
his.
Nunnally.
Yeah,
Shout out
definitely.
D9.
Definitely cut a record with him, and he honestly wants to get that done before. He said before like June, so maybe within the next couple of weeks, start recording something on that just to
Yeah.
get like a bass track down for one of the guys that's playing on it is going to leave soon. So he's that, and then I want a good 3 to 5 songs that I use a big bunch of people, musicians, producers, engineers, anyone that can help and make a good quality record and have 3 to 5 songs and make like a little EP maybe, and then working on Dusty stuff.
Yeah,
and
there we
then
go.
I mean, collabs between
Avi.
X8 and Moose just happen like out of the blue all the
Avi.
time when Dusty's sitting here writing. So like we never know what'll come out of that.
That's
Never
great.
know.
Oh,
It's so fun.
duh, and I got 420. I got my EP releasing. So
No.
Swag.
That's coming out.
Nice.
And
right.
big announcement.
That is
guys.
also the date for the CMA
What's the name?
event.
What's the name of this EP?
It's still undecided.
Okay, good. I like that.
But big announcement for
good.
Little Risk Big Fist. We are going visual, guys. You guys ready for that?
Visual.
So we're coming up. I don't know, probably a couple weeks from now. We're just gonna be looking at our faces a little bit more because
Nice.
Seeing us in full action.
We're semi-attractive,
Nice.
Yeah.
So
Trying to get a
look
little.
at that,
Showing the
that
money
eye
makers,
candy
y'all.
with that ear candy, with a little
Yeah,
bit
You can hear what's going on. You can see what's going
of
on.
mouth candy to
Yeah.
be coming soon. We just Laffy Taffy.
Virtual next.
Ooh. On that
All right.
note, if you have a small wrist, don't worry because you probably got a big fist and life
Just
is
swing it.
just swing that thing, man.
Good night.
That's catchy.
What else?
One more time.
That's good.
Shout out to Jake Layne for coming
Oh
by.
yeah, thanks for
Shout out
coming
to
by,
you. Oh,
Jake.
you kidding
For
me?
real.
And thanks for
having
all you
me.
do with Amp, man.
Thanks for all
Yeah.
you do with
Definitely.
Amp.
And thank you, Mom.
And
Thanks to all the moms out there. that
hey,
are
yeah,
just
thanks for
shout
just
out
raising
to
us.
moms.
Yeah, moms.
Everywhere.
thank God.
Dads.
All the people that work at Walmart at like 3 o'clock in the morning.
When you're in there.
People that work at late night at McDonald's, just grinding out.
Yeah.
Those are the people that you need to thank.
You're right.
So yeah, thanks for coming, man.
Thanks for having me.
All right, guys.
I gotta say it. don't swing too